I'm Terry McDurch, and this is AIN Sports. Truth, candor, veracity, balls. We do your thinking for you, so you don't have to. We are back at AIN Sports Networks with Jim Busman, business consultant. Jim, the Michael Jordan game, where he had the flu, was influential to your work. Tell us about that.
Well, I consult these athletic teams on how to get most out of their players. And what we remembered was the flu game got the most out of one of the greatest. So we tried to get some of these players sick to see if that would improve their game.
What is the ethics of that? It says here salmonella, norovirus, pink eye.
We would do what we could to get all these in the players, through various means, and then study the statistics.
Various means.
Yeah, you hire a ball boy to fart.
Moving on. The Woo Hoops project. Tell us about that, Jim.
That is just a thing we were doing in Wuhan years ago.
Wuhan, China, in 2019.
We were studying different ways to get more out of the players, and we were in China, and it's 2019, and we figured the better the flu, the better the game.
Would you say you started a global pandemic?
I wouldn't say
CIA
I started
and
anything.
the FBI are investigating you.
They are working with me.
7 million people died, Jim.
That's a pretty good flu.
My grandmother, Jim.
Could she dunk?
No. She's close, but no. Jim, you have a rather controversial take on why the WNBA is not as popular as the NBA.
I do. I believe it is shoe size.
Shoe size.
Yes, I believe that the shoes are too small in the WNBA. And if we gave them large shoes, big shoes, I think lead to big sales.
How big?
Yeah, big ol' laced up with a rope type shoes.
Okay,
big floppy shoes.
I think we've got the visual.
We're implementing Project Pussyfoot.
Okay, please don't swear on air.
Well, we think it's going to be great because it's large shoes, big old shoes on small lady feet.
Why don't we take it a step further?
Flopping.
How about bare feet? I mean, think about how popular bare feet is. We have Hobbits, the entire Lord of the Rings franchise, there's several movies, and Wiki Feet, Quentin Tarantino movies.
I think that would sell.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd watch a bunch of sweaty nude feet smacking up and down against my wood floors.
It wouldn't be yours. It would be the professional courts on which they play.
That could sell. I'd buy that.
Yeah, maybe I should be paid your salary. What do you think about that, Jim?
If you give me those naked, wet feet slapping against my wood floors,
Jim.
It's all yours.
Cut to commercial.
They're more than just pockets.
Jim, you're a business consultant with the New York Jets, the New York Mets, the New York Nets. Can you tell us a little about your strategies?
Yes. Less tackling, less dunking, less home runs.
Less.
Less is more. We want more losing.
Why would you want to lose, Jim?
Because people love an underdog.
They can't be an underdog forever.
They can be underdogs for as long as we make them.
I'm a Jets fan, and as a Jets fan, I don't like losing.
Sure you do.
No, I don't.
You've been losing your whole life?
Most of it.
Their fans are losers, so we give the fans something to connect with. Losers love watching losers lose.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
And you're a loser.
I'm a winner. I host AIN Sports.
Who I'm assuming loved watching Aaron Rodgers blow out his Achilles.
Did you do that?
I didn't do it. It was my idea. I thought of it.
Cut to commercial. Jim, you are a high-powered MLB consultant. Fans have been complaining that the games are going on too long. How do you plan to remedy this?
Well, we are looking into blind umpires.
How will that make the game faster?
Well, they can't see the balls, the strikes, so the game just has to progress and move forward.
Okay, well, blind refs, that's actually very progressive of you. We hire people who are blind to referee the games.
Oh, no, we would be blinding our umpires that we already have.
With
There'd be no new hires.
blindfolds. Okay, that makes sense.
No, we would take their vision away entirely.
Ethically, just you would take away their ability to see.
My team, yes, off-site somewhere through various accidents.
Oh, accidents.
Yes, accidents happen, and then a light bulb explodes, or a fire gets a little too high. There's many ways to take out eyes. And it's really not that many of them to take out, so I think we could probably get it done in a few months.
Jim, won't blind umpires fundamentally change the game for viewers?
Yeah, but if the American people aren't watching the game, should the umpires have to?
Then let's cut to commercial. Patriots owner Robert Kraft famously got in some hot water for getting pulled on in a massage parlor. Care to expound? This was your idea.
He did, yeah. That was my idea. Project Goo for Gold, Goo for Wins, Goo for the whole kit and caboodle.
Goo for Patriots.
Goo for Super Bowl. And what we were hoping, it would boost morale. Because if you can get the owner feeling good, the rest of the team will also start feeling good.
Okay.
If he's more relaxed, I think the rest of the team, the owner's not breathing down their neck. He's wanting a nap because he just got a stellar pulling.
Well, I don't think the Patriots have gotten past the wild card round since this occurred.
Yeah, this is true. They haven't, and I don't blame the idea. I think the woman that was doing the pulling just didn't do a good enough job.
Okay, Robert lasted 2 minutes, I heard. But what about women, actually? Perhaps this idea that you have could work on the women's side of sports, and perhaps it could also trickle down to, say, sports journalists.
No. There's nothing to pull on. That's... I don't know what the heck you guys would do, but
okay, yes,
would be no
quick commercial break. Yeah, I think. WNBA fans and players are livid at your most recent proposal.
Look, the data just says that the WNBA players should be paid less.
Less than the men?
Just less in general.
Less than they're being paid now.
Yes, less than now, less than some high-level management jobs, something more attuned to a waiter or a waitress.
Jim, don't be ridiculous.
That is just what the data is saying.
What data? Whose data?
Our data says that a tipping system would be better for the sport.
How are we tipping? Who is tipping?
After every score, maybe each player has an iPad that they just flip around, and then the audience can punch in the tips.
Okay. I think the NBA should play as volunteers, and their money should go to the WNBA. They just trade salaries.
Well, that's not going to save the sport. I mean, I'm trying to save the WNBA, and the data says tips.
What data? Where's this data? Arm wrestle me. Arm wrestle me for it.
What? No.
Do it.
I'm
do
not
it,
doing
Jim.
that.
Jim, do it.
No. My hands are sweaty.
Then I win by default. Let's cut to break. Okay, by your logic, Jim, if women should be in the kitchen, then men should be out hunting animals and starting wars so that women can focus on the sports.
Well, yeah, we already are starting wars. But if there's only women's sports, what would we watch?
Thankfully, we are out of time. This has been Jim Busman. I'm Terry McDurch with AIN
Women's
Sports.
volleyball team?
Thank you for watching.